everybody, it's Claudia. Welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time watching me, hello, I'm so happy to have you. As you can see, obviously by the planner in front of you and the title, I'm going to be doing a plan with me. I actually cannot believe I'm planning from January 29th to February. How is it already February? Like, this is crazy to me. I feel slightly bad that this is the first video of the new year, and I'm pretty sure my last video was a plan with me, but you guys really seem to like them. I really love doing them, and I wanted to show you guys, if you were curious, how I've been planning in the new Erin Condren life planner. This is the 2018 life planner, and it's obviously the, I never remember, this is vertical and this is horizontal because it goes like the sun sets on the horizon. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to get a few weeks of planning under my belt before I came and jumped on and did this plan with me. I'm part of a couple planner groups on Facebook, and I know a lot of people have been asking for help, not from me personally, but from other people in the group, saying like, how are you guys planning when there's no like headers and there's all these little dots and the boxes aren't quite as they are in the Erin Condren this planner, but in the colorful version I have the neutral version. So I thought I would show you guys how I've been planning. I'm going to be using the Glam Planner Frosted Florals kit. I know it does say honey it's cold outside and there's a little present, but I'm just gonna be using the rest of the double boxes. I can't talk today. But yeah, this was a kit of hers from Christmas, and I'm very excited to use it. So I thought I would just show you guys what comes in the kit. From Elle's shop, you get, I think this is an add-on, I can't remember because I buy it every time now. So we have the glitter headers. Oh, my nails match. I did not do that on purpose. There's a little freebie that says plan next week if you order in the pre-sales, and then the double box I believe is also a freebie if you order for the pre-sales. The first thing we've got is the double boxes. We have the page of washi. We have our headers and littles, and I love this color, oh my god. We've got our deco, some extra boxes and stuff like that. We have headers, check boxes and half boxes, and then more check boxes. So I really love the feel of this kit. I love that it's blue and pink. I feel like it fits really well for the blue and pink of the January to February. I sometimes forget where things are, but first thing I'm going to do is put these little flaggies over to, do I want to do that though? Because the colors like match perfectly for these flags. Let's come back to that. No, guys, I was so sure of my plan. Because they match perfectly. You know what? I kind of think I want to leave it. I like that there's the differentiation between January and February, so I'm actually not going to put the flags down today. Normally I would do that first because your date covers will cover up half of the flag, but I'm going to start on this side. And so basically this is kind of where we start. I like to work my way down in my planner because you no longer have the definition of the like gray boxes. So I like to kind of put it about like a, you can still see, I don't know if you can see that. I'll show you. You can still see, that's so crooked. Oh my goodness. All right, well, let's just make her a little less crooked there. So as you can see, I like to leave a little bit of space between the dotted line and where this Monday sits. I don't like to put it exactly up against the dotted line. That's just my personal preference. You can put it right up against the line if you want to. You don't have to. Obviously, there's no real rules, but I just kind of like the way it looks when there's a little bit of space in between everything. And I just continue doing that. And February, I'm gonna forget that that's February 1st. I really am. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is put down the washi because that's nice and easy. And again, I'm the kind of person that doesn't really like to have everything touching. You could put it up against there, but I personally like a little bit of space between my bottom of my boxes and like my washi. I'm a former white space planner who's kind of changed her tone, so I do like to kind of keep a little bit of space in between everything, as you guys will see as we move along. And I don't even want to say it's like an inch away because it's like more like a millimeter, like 2 millimeters away. There we go. Add some glitter headers because who does not love glitter headers? I think I'm gonna do these pink glitter headers because I'm all about that pink glitter. I'm just going to pop this right on the corner of the dots and line it up with the top of the dots and then lay it down. As you can see, there is a little space. So I'm gonna do the rest of my glitter headers along the top here, and then we will move into double boxes. That is like so pretty. Ooh, I'm gonna just do Thursday and Friday because I do not know if I wanna use the double box yet. Wait, maybe I have to use the double box. Okay, decision was made for me. I have to use the double box. I think because it's got this like green glitter on top, I'm not going to use glitter headers above it. I think that's my plan. So again, for this, I'm gonna line it up with the dots right out here on this side. And then if you line it up with the dots, you should be straight on top. Yeah, so good. So now I'm going to lay down the 6 other double boxes. Oh, this is another thing. I feel like I'm jumping around a lot, but basically with this little empty space now, I will take a glitter header. You kind of have to have it like a couple inches over, and then personally I like to leave the dots exposed. I think they look really, really cute, but it doesn't quite line up. This box is smaller than the glitter headers, as you can see, so I just kind of like to try and center this box in my glitter header. So then this is the second part of this situation. So I like to push my double box right up against the glitter header, line it up with the dots, and if your hand is straight on top, it should be good. And then as you can see, there's a little white space in between there, which I personally really, really like. If you don't like that, you could always push whatever's coming underneath for you personally up towards the double box. But I personally, like I said, really like a little bit of white space in between everything. Like I said, I'm not going to be using the Baby It's Cold Outside or the presents because Christmas is over. So I feel like I really love this one for beside her. And again, just line it up, place it down. So I'm gonna put the chandelier because it kind of goes with that homey vibe that the double box has. I'll put that down right there. It's a little crooked, but will live. The mirror is gonna go right there. Again, a little crooked, a little crooked, but whatever. For Wednesday, I think I'm gonna do the Dreamer pillow. Again, crooked, what's going on with me? I think it's because I'm planning at an angle. And this one I try and line up on the side with the glitter header. And then I like to leave the dots exposed because I think they look super cute. I'm really enjoying this kind of like blue-pink vibe that's going on. I'm going to do to-do headers over my checkboxes. So for this, it's kind of the same thing. I like to line it up with the dots on the side and then cover up the dots on the top. And I personally do like the little bit of space. I think it just makes the whole spread look cleaner. I actually really like the weekend banner that this comes with the double box, so I'm going to put that down. And if you put the K in the middle, you are always going to hit the right, pretty much, spacing. I'm actually gonna flip my planner upside down and do this upside down. So what I'm gonna do, so I can get it as close to the weekend as possible, I'm just gonna bump it up against the end of the weekend there and try and get it as straight as possible. I feel like that was pretty good. And then again, do the same thing on the other side. Next thing I'm going to pop down are my check boxes. And again, these I just line up against the to-do, line them up with the dots on the side, and hopefully you should have a pretty straight box. I think these check boxes are so pretty. I really love the like little gold dots. And then the periwinkle that like literally is the color of my nail polish. Okay, that one went down like really crooked, but you know what? We're gonna go with it. The weekend is the only one where I kind of ignore my whole thing, especially if I've got a double box going on. I'm just gonna pop this right up against the to-do sticker. Pop my little sticker on there. And once again, I like there to be just a touch of white space in between my littles header and the double box, which is, as you can see, how it's going. That one has a little more white space. That's a better example of what I'm talking about. And then obviously here on the weekend, I'm not gonna put a littles header because that literally is room for like one little sticker anyway. So this is basically where I like to leave my week spreads. I'm the kind of person that puts my littles in after they're finished just because I don't like to waste stickers. I know I've said this in Plan With Me videos before, but I'm not a sticker waster. I hate it. It really bothers me. But I do know that on the 31st, which is the Wednesday, I've got a birthday party. So I'm going to find, I think, the cake and then use a quarter box. I'm gonna do the blue one and pop that as my first kind of littles thing. And then pop the birthday sticker right there. And I think other than that, I don't have much going on for this week yet, so I will plan as I go. And let's quickly do the column. This has a name, I don't remember what it is. I'm going to grab my headers and I'm going to use my this week sticker. And again, this is where I like kind of the white space look to match the rest of my spread. But basically I will line this up in line with the double box, but with both of the little black dot lines showing. I just think that these black dots look adorable. I don't know why I love them so much, but I'm a big fan. And then same thing, I'm gonna leave this dots showing and then drop that guy down. I'm going to be putting down a weekly tracker. Again, lining it up, but leaving the little black dot showing. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, crisis averted. Let's try that again. Okay, great. I like to track different things with this depending on the week, but I know I always use it as a tracker. So then I'm going to put in another weekly tracker. This I normally track like when I go to the gym. Right now I've been tracking my medication from my surgery and my like how I'm healing and stuff. I had foot surgery a month ago and I have to soak my foot twice a day. I like to keep track. And then in the last few weeks I've either been putting a clean these or a buy these, but right now I'm too far ahead to kind of figure out if I need either of them. So I think for now, I'm just gonna leave this little spot blank and I'm gonna just finish off with the date dots. So I did actually find some pink date dots in my stash. They don't match perfectly, but I really wanted a difference in my date dots between January and February. So I'm going to drop the 31st, 30th, and 29th from the kit. Honestly, I hate doing date dots because there's no like kind of placement of where to put them. So I get kind of, not stressed, but like I really don't like things to be off-centered. And I feel like my date dots are always off-center, just like a little bit. As much as I try and line it up, I just like never, I don't know, I can never get them right. And then for February, I believe this was an addition to the Glam Planner Kit Sex Kitten, I'm pretty sure, which came out last Valentine's Day. And then she released these headers and I bought them, but I used the kit already, so I have no problem using these. And I just think it's nice to have some sort of change for February because these weeks that cross over, it's kind of nice to have a change. I'm gonna pop him right there. And then I will just write February. Could you imagine if this was the wrong day? Could you imagine if this wasn't February 1st? I would die. So I just hand wrote February up in the top in a little asterisk little because it fit perfectly. And I think that is all I have to show you for today's Plan With Me. So this is currently my finished spread in my Erin Condren neutral vertical planner. That is a lot to say, but I hope that gave you some ideas if you have the vertical neutral and you don't have like boxes anymore. I hope that gave you some tips and tricks, and I really love this kit. So I'm very excited. And if you guys have a plan with me, leave it in the comments below. I would love to watch other Plan With Me's because I'm obsessed. And if you guys want to see more Plan With Me's, let me know. Leave a comment down below. And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. And all of my social media is in the down bar. Okay, that's a lot of stuff to go over anymore. And I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!